Hi, grade 4. Today I will resume the revise of second term in your book Connect grade 4, second term. But before I will go to our revise today, before I will go to our revise today, but before I'll go to our revise today, I would like to say don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel, send you new videos. After I finish the revise on grade 4 Connect, I will start to explain. I will start to explain grade 5 Connect. I would like to follow me on the channel to know the new about to know the new videos. Okay, let's go to our revise today. Last class we stopped here on unit on sorry not on on lesson 2. Today I will resume unit lesson 3 on unit 7 second term. Here we have in this part we took Grandpa and his books of memories. We talk about this. Look, this was my street. Grandpa was excited. Here we have some vocab in different means. This vocab is important to note. Okay, here we have excited. Grandpa was very excited. We were in the village where he grew up. So he went to what to the village that he grew up. It's near the close. It's near the cruci of minimum. It's near cruci. It's near cruci of minimum. This is the place. It was very quiet when I live here, said Grandpa. So Grandpa want to live in quiet place, not in what in a noisy place. Okay, like a noisy place like what like cities. Now there are lots of visitors from all around the world. That's where my friend lived. We played football on this street. There were no cars then. So here the grandpa remind the memories the memories of his life in the village. Let's go to continue the story together. Grandpa looked right and left and crossed the road. The road had lots of trucks and cars. And this, he said, is where I live. I looked at the space. There was no house. There was only grass and one big tree. I wondered, wonder and wonder and surprise is I wonder means I I want means like beautiful. It's the same word like beautiful, but more beautiful. Okay, I wonder. It was so many years ago. Grandpa looked at the tree. This is the grandpa and this is the tree. Okay, let's go continue. Grandpa walked to the tree. He looked at the ground, started digging. He pulled out an old metal. He had a big smile in his face. Look, he said. He was very excited. We were 8 years old when we pulled this. Let's sit down and look inside the books. Yes, please. I said I'm very curious. I'm very curious. Okay. I would like to say something here. Something here in this text, and I would like to pay attention with me. What is the rule that I would like to know? Here is the tense used in what? This tense is used in the past simple tense. Why? Because grandpa narrated. So when I talk about the something that happened in the past, we use what? We use the past simple tense. Let's know what is the sign that tell us that is the past simple tense. Okay, it will have was. We have here played. The tense is the past. Where, looked. You have had. You have said. You have looked. You have was. You have here was also looked. So all these verbs tell us that that tense is what in the past. Walked, looked, started, fueled, had, said, and so on. Okay. Let's go to answer the exercise related to this stuff. Okay. It's too small. It's too big. What is the to here means? To here means what? Is equal what? Equal very means very. To here equals very. Okay. To here equals very. So when you say too cold, very cold. Too young, very young. Too big is very big. So here it has too is the same meaning of very, like this. Okay. Let's go to another one. Let's answer the questions related to this exercise. I visited my grandpa's place last year. So grandpa's was village. Here is village here. Okay, we talk about what? About village. Okay, and as not on listening, but here the text tells us that he went to the what to village. So the answer it will be village. So grandpa's village. It was a quite and space place, quite and what, quite and beautiful place. Okay, grandpa's parents moved to this village when he was what, moved to village when he was what. Let's know in the text. Moved to the village when he was what. I think here it with oh no, not five. So I leave this question and I will until now. He played space near his home. He played what? Played near his home. He played what? Played football. I think so. Near home they played football. I think that played football. Okay, played football. Okay. Here we have the words and we put it here. We need water to space to and help crops grow. We need water to what to space to space and your crops grow. We know we need water to here is to drink and help our crops grow. We need space soil. We need fertile soil. Okay, so crops have lots of space, lots of nutrients. Nutrients. I like a space climate. I like space climate. I like a uh, I like I like a um, sun climate. I like sun climate. Okay, I like sun climate. I like sun climate. Okay, here it will be here will be a lot of nutrients. We need fertile. Okay, fertile. Needs water to drink and help to drink. We want to drink and help our group to drink. Yes, yes, so it's okay, it's right. Why? Because people need water to drink. Okay, to drink and help our group to drink. We need fertilizer soil, so the crops have lots of lots of nutrients. Means this fertile is the food of crops. People like a space, a sun, climate, somewhere that is too not too hot or too cold. Uh, Temperate, I think it's not temperate. Is a sun climate, a sun climate, sun climate. Here we have a rearrange. Let's write also the rule that we know: subject plus verb plus object. It will be what? It will be here. I search about subject. Which subject here? It is fertile. It would be fertile has lots of fertile. Fertile has lots of soil nutrients. Right? Lots of soil nutrients. Lots of soil nutrients. Soil nutrients. Lots of soil nutrients. Here we have. They is they space two coffee. So the coffee is too hot. It will be the coffee is too hot. The coffee is too hot. The coffee is too hot. So here I search first of all. I search about subject, then verb, then object. When I make a question form, I invert the verb instead of what instead of subject. Okay. Here we have very was excited. So it will be he was very excited. I won't answer the last one in order, and I hope to I leave it to do it at home. Okay. They ate space look. So it will be we look at this space. Okay. Let's go to another one. Let's go to another one. Here is here is a here is a here is a text, and we answer the questions given. There are different environments for people to live in. Inuit people live in the Arctic. Inuit people live in the Arctic regions, which are too cold. The temperature there is about the temperature there is about 40 degrees centigrade, 40 degrees Celsius. Penguin people live in very hot deserts. The temperature there can be around 50 degrees degree centigrade. The people can live in the most difficult temperature, but they like temperate climate. So here I have a mistake here. It will be temperate, not sun. It will be temperate climate. Okay, temperate. Okay, we have a mistake here. Okay, like the temperate climate where it's too hot, it's not never too hot or never too cold. Okay, can be 40 degrees centigrade in the space in the desert, beach, or Arctic regions. Let's go to know from the top. This one. So the answer it will be the Arctic region. In the Arctic region. Okay, it will be the Arctic region. Temperate climate is space too cold is temperate climate. It will be what? It will be not. It will be never too hot or too cold. Who lives in the hot desert? So when we ask about who ask about what about a subject person who lives in hot desert, as we know during the text, Bedouin people. So it will be Bedouin people live. Why we say live? Because he's plural. So it will be Bedouin live people live in the here is Bedouin people live in the in very hot desert because Bedouin people is plural and don't take us. Where do people like to live? Where people do like to live. So here I ask about the place that people like to live. In the most difficult, people can live in. People like to live what in the temperate climate where it's not too hot or too cold. Temperate means the climate is in the middle, not in the highest climate or not the highest climate or lowest climate. Okay, temperate climate. Repeat temperate climate. Okay, let's answer this question. Here we have this is and what this is N or C. Space environment for people. Here is it would be space environment for people. Uh, their space, their space environment for people. This is N or C. Their environment for people. Uh, here is the paragraph. This is an OCS. There is good environment for people. There is good environment for people. There is uh, so I leave this to do it, and the next class I will tell you because it's you have some words that is missing here. So I do this and answer it next class. Let's go to another question because I don't want to make the video longer. Here we have punctuate here. We must underline the the wrong letter and correct it like this. Human. It will be human written in capital letter. Human can live almost anywhere. So I put the full stop at the end. You can say full stop or period. Both are correct. So here I replace the small letter by the capital letter and put the full stop at the end of the sentence. Let's go to another item here. The past simple tense, as we told you, as we told in this lesson, use the past simple tense because in this lesson we narrated something, the actions that happened in the past. Let's know more about this tense. This tense used to ask to talk about what about the actions happened and in the past. What can I do it by adding ed to the verb or by changing the verb collectively? As we say, we have regular verbs and we have irregular verbs, as we know before. What is the regular and irregular? The difference between both. The difference between regular and irregular. Regular we can add to the verb ed like this: played, cooked, baked, studied, walked, watched, and I told and in the previous videos I told you when we add ed, when we omit the y and add ed, when we put ed only, and so on. Okay, and as we told you before that irregular verbs must be kept. We have many books that can find these verbs in. I hope to search about these verbs and they keep. Okay, it's important to keep the regular verbs, because irregular verbs, as we told before, and for millions. And this is the millions that I told about you, that we can't answer any sentence in English without keep the irregular verb, because irregular verb in English like the timetable in mathematics. Can you answer a problem without keep the timetable? So irregular verbs is like the timetable in mathematics. Both are the same. Okay, so we must keep the irregular verbs to answer any sentence any sentence come to you. Okay, if we can keep the regular verbs, it's difficult to answer any question about the irregular verbs. It's important to keep it. Okay, like we say, if the verb comes as it is, can put ed only. But if in the exam have a question of the past, we go and say correct the verb. If you can't know that the past of go is what, you can't answer the sentence. Here we have is the singular, takes in the past what goes, are, where, go, when, see, so, do, did, run, rain. Okay. What is the keywords related, or if we can see this word, I know that is the simple tense. We have the words that related to this verb, to this tense. It will be yesterday, ago, last any time, any week, any year, any month, and so on. Okay. Here we have when we make a yes no question, we use did. As we told before, that when we use did in negative or in negative or in question, we must return the verb to the steam. We like to say what? Don't say did you played. If you say did played, it will be zero. Why zero? Because did here is replaced with the ed here. Okay, let's go to answer the exercise related to this lesson. Here we have my grandfather faced us last Friday. So here we have last Friday. What is the tense that is suitable for this sentence? It will be visited. Why I'm listening to saying visit? Why? Because here we have last. So I put here visited. Let's go to another one. Isra stays to school last week. It will be walk. Let's say walk. Why? Because here we have ed. Space. My mom. The kitchen yesterday. Here we have yesterday. Yesterday is the keyword of what? The past simple tense. So I would what without thinking. Ed. Excellent. They are clever people. Yesterday I spaced a really good weekend. I had. Why had? Because had is the past of had. The next sentence. My cat spaced high last night. It will be okay. My cat jumped. It will be ed. How did Omar? So here we have did. Can I put self? When you choose self, it will be zero. Why? Because did, when I see it, I return the verb to what? To the steam. So it will be how did Omar feel when he found the books? Let's answer this question. As I will write the rule again. I will write the rule again. And when we do this question, I will write the rule before I answer this question. Okay, there is subject, verb, object. Let's answer as this rule. It will be I. This is the subject. The subject can be pronoun, both. Why? What is the pronoun? Noun and pronoun. We have to say Ahmed is clever or he is clever. He is mentioned what? Mentioned Ahmed. So here he is a pronoun and Ahmed is a noun. Okay. So here it will be I traveled to Luxor last week. It will be I traveled. Here is subject and verb is is a verb here. I traveled to Roxor last week. I traveled. There is subject, verb, and object. Subject, verb, and object. I traveled. I traveled to Luxor. I traveled to Luxor last week. I traveled to Luxor last week. As we told I would like to say a note grade 4. Sometimes last is written in capital letters. So sometimes we put it in the first sentence. Okay. So we must pay attention when you answer the question to see last is it last in capital letter or small letter. Must pay attention when you answer okay, because if last is in capital letter, so I started the sentence by last. Okay, here we have did. So here we have here we are do what I replace. I put the verb instead of subject. So it will be did you play football yesterday? So it will be the answer. It will be did you play football yesterday? Did you play football? Did you play football yesterday? Did you play football yesterday? Did you play football yesterday? And I put question mark at the end of the sentence. Okay. And don't forget to put the question mark at the end of the sentence if the sentence is a question form. Okay. Here we have correct the verb. This is a new question that comes in the exam during the this is one of the questions that comes in the exam. Uh, Here we have by. So it will be my mother. I answer 5 sentences and I will leave the rest to do to the home. Here we have last week. What can I correct the verb here? I here write both. So the answer it will be both. Why? Because here we have last. So I here the part of why it will be both. Here we have be. Yesterday, as we told you before, the verb to be in the past it will be was. Here it will be was. So I write it here. Here we have last to be visited. Here we have what did she? It will be not go, it will be not go or when it will be what go. Why I put here go? Can say Miss Iman why we will turn the verb system because we have did and when we see did in the question form or the negative form we return the verb to the state. The village stays very quiet in the park, so it will be what it will be here was not where because where is for plural and was for singular and the village is singular not plural, so I put was as suitable verb for this subject. Let's go to another one. Today I'll stop here in lesson 3. Next class I will take lesson 4 and 5. If we have 5, because think that because I know that the discussion is very long, and I would like to, I don't want to make it difficult to understand. Okay, here we have the punctuate. Here we have the punctuate here. So what can I do here? Here I underline the correct, the wrong letter, and I correct it. And I put the question mark at the end of the sentence. Why I put here question mark? Because this is a question, so must put question mark at the end of the sentence. And here what? And here W is must be written in capital letter like this. Okay. I think it's great. I hope that I would like to say that punctuate, we must underline the words, underline the letter to answer it. Okay, let's go to another question here. Here we have a paragraph about a village. During the lesson, we talk about this paragraph. You can take from the topic that we took today and write about the village in the past and in this paragraph. I would like to give you some of this here. When we say the grandpa that narrated about the village, let's go to remember you what the grandpa told about the village. Can say the village grandpa were in the village where he grew. It was very quiet when I lived here. That is where my friend lived. I played football in the street. We were no cars then. We looked at the space. There was no houses. There was only grass and big tree. I wonder. It was so many years ago. Grandpa looked at the tree. Grandpa walked to the tree. Grandpa looked at the ground. He started digging. So here he described the village and how the village is quiet and relaxed. So can you write about the village as we know from the text? From the text, I will leave this to do it as a homework. I give you some of the sentence, and you can take from the topics to answer this question. Today I'll stop here on lesson 4. In lesson 4, next class, I will start lesson 4. Thanks a lot. Until you meet again. Goodbye.